Yes, very good evening to everyone. A very good evening to all of you. I hope everyone is fine. And again, we are here with our class. And now messages have been started. Yes, Parth, very good evening. एकदम मस्त प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ. Very good. Good evening, Suhail. Yes, Akif, good evening. Shreya, Almas, Parth Shreya, Partha Sarathi. Okay. नेहा, दीपांशु, नमस्ते बेटा. अजय, रामनिवास, माधव, मीनाक्षी, अवंतिका, सुशील, मोनिका, अंकुर, स्वाति, वल्दमानी, शिवांजी, अनिरुद्ध जाधव, यस, कदाम्बरी, कदाम्बरी भट्ट, यस, अब मैंने सही नाम दिया ना, कदाम्बरी. वेरी गुड इवनिंग, देवराज, अनमोल, शंकरन, विशाल, ऋतुराज, कोमल, सुरेंद्र, विद्या, गुरुदेव, गौरव, मनोहर, वेंकटरमन, last year beta, if not refunded. Yes, today we will do that, don't worry. Lavanya, Neha, Tumpa Sen, Jyoti, Riya, Kaleshvi, Aparna, Tehseen, Mansi, Mayank, Manisha, Mathiha, Sakshi, Deep, Sukhbir, Lokesh, Keshav, Ramjhar, Rasmita, Bihulla, Tehseen, Kadamri Bhatt. I am also fine beta. Ashok, Sayan, Mansi, Naughty Mansi, are you fine now? Last day you were not good. You are ill, I think. Yes, Valdamani, Brunda, Pooja, Riya, Mukteshwari Solanki, Hemlata, Tanu, Jyoti, Nancy, Prashant, Manish, Prashad, Hemlata, Mr. B. Livingston, Rashmita, Prince, and all rest of the students. Suvendru, Rahul, Harinder. Yes, very good evening to all of you. केडी, ओके बेटा केडी. कदामरी ने तो राडा ही खत्म कर दिया. कह रहे टंटा खत्म करो. आप पे नाम तो लिया नहीं जाता. आप मेरे को कदामरी बट छोड़ो, आप केडी बोल दे करो बस. मैं समझ जाऊंगी आप मेरे को बोल रहे हो. Anyways, come on everyone, let's start today's session again. And here we are live again to discuss with you all the concept and practice. Shreya, sir, in illustration number 10, under second method, why the depreciation value is not charged for third year after refund? Beta, that was charged. सर आपका लेक्चर अटेंड करके पूरे दिन की थकान उतर जाती है. ओह, थैंक यू सो मच बेटा दीप. बेटा, depreciation was being charged beta. Second method, in the second method, when DGG was there, then depreciation was being charged. Okay, that was being charged in the normal manner. Okay beta, if I forgot to mention, then please charge normal manner, because DGG was being maintained separately, that was being refunded, and the DGG was being debited with 8 rupees. And I think it was shared approx 8, I think. Anyways, deferred government grant was being debited and PNL was being debited, and to bank. Okay, so there was no effect in that class. Sir, how many Ria in the class? Ria, beta, only one Ria. I think, sir, please in English. Yes, I am in English, beta. I am discussing in English, and I have to take care of Hindi student also. Anyways, come on everyone, let's revise today the last class first, concept first. Okay, so आप हर टॉपिक इजी बना देते हो सर. थैंक यू बेटा. मयंक, यही बात आपको फीडबैक में आईसीआई को बोलनी है बस, ताकि मुझे और मौका मिला आपके लिए बेस्ट टू बेस्ट सर्विस करने का. एनीवेज, सो एवरीवन प्लीज, आई रिक्वेस्ट यू अगेन एज यूजुअली for 2 minutes. Again, we shall be stopping our message so that I may attend your all message. I may not miss your message. I want to reply your all message. Okay, beta? Note change. I'm not getting beta. Share. Note change. Okay, I will take your doubt, beta. Okay, Shreya. Deep, Shreya. Let's revise first. Okay, beta. For 2 to 3 minutes, we shall be stopping our message. Okay, beta. Okay, let's start, everyone. Meaning of government grant: government assistance or support, including the subsidies. Such may be in cash or in kind. Okay, and that may be for the past good activities, means past compliance of conditions, or for future compliance of condition. It means if we have already done some work as per the condition, after that grant is being received, if we have to follow the condition in future, it means the government grant is being received in advance. In that case, we shall defer. Anyways, so types of grant, and based on that, the treatment was there. First, we are discussing the okay. Now we shall be discussing both the concept together. If received, then what was the entry, and if that is being refunded, what was the entry? Okay, parallelly. So now everyone, yes, Nabila beta in English. Okay, आप हिंदी में रिवीजन कराते हो सर? Yes बेटा, मैं कराता हूँ साथ साथ में. Okay, so please stop your message. Good evening everyone. Vandana beta, good evening. So I am requesting again so that I may attend your all message, and I want to reply your all message. So I do not want to miss your message. Please stop for 2 to 3 minutes so that we may revise fast. Come on everyone. Types of grant. First, the grant related to fixed assets. And first, the grant is related to fixed assets. Just a minute. Grant is related to, wait a minute, yes, this one. This is the PDF which I have uploaded. Okay. Grant is related to fixed assets, in which what happened? This is the grant related to fixed assets. Yes sir, yes sir. Grant related to fixed assets, in which first we are going for monetary grant. It means bank account has been debited. Yes, good evening Divya. Wait for 2 to 3 minutes. So we are on revision. So monetary grant is being received. Yes sir, yes sir. Government grant is being received. It means this is what? Received. This is what? Received. At this moment, how will you pass the entry? We have learned. So we are revising complete concept along with the refund also. At the time of refund, what will be entry in the same sequence along with the received? See, if grant has been received for depreciable assets, depreciation method may be WDV or SLM. In that case, first we shall see here that there are two methods. Method number one, either reduce such government grant from what happened? In that case, what happened? Here we booked initially at the time of recording the first time in the books the fixed assets. We recorded what we recorded, sir. What we recorded, sir. What we recorded, sir. Sir, what we recorded? We recorded fixed assets account debit with the reduced amount. Parallelly, I am showing you the solution of illustration number 10 so that you may correlate with that. Okay, beta. See, in this case, what happened in the illustration number 10, last moment when we were discussing the same, the cost was there 40. In that case, cost was 40, and then we recorded the 16 rupees amount as received of receiving of government grant. Next, and what happened, sir? After that, beta, after that we were charging the depreciation. Okay, sir. During the year, what happened, sir? At the first time we received, and then we received the grant and fixed assets also. We recorded in this way. In this case, what happened? The cost was reduced, and then depreciation was being charged as per the method. Okay, and that was being transferred to P&L. Okay, and now what happened, sir? What happened, sir? In that case, beta, parallelly, when in the same sequence we see the chart of refund, then we come to the same point. What happened at the time of refund? In this method, what is the refund journal entry? In this case, when we are to refund, the same amount will be debited again to the fixed assets account. But here fixed assets account will be debited and bank will be credited with the respected amount. It is not necessary the old amount will be refunded. Now see what happened in that illustration number 10, which we covered in the last class. Beta, during the second year also, we charge the same depreciation, 4 rupees, 4 rupees, 4 rupees, 4 rupees. And what happened in the next year, last year, third year, the grant was refunded. See, the same grant which was received in the first year was refunded and debited directly to fixed assets account. We have solved this illustration. Beta, link all the concept with the question. This is a really important question which will revise your concept completely. Now see what happened. So the concept is, in this case, we shall debit directly to the fixed assets account. So beta, this was the first method where in the illustration number 1, when government grant is reduced from cost of acquisition of fixed assets. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now see. Beta, second method was there. Sir, second method? Yes. Come back to chart of grant receiving. So second method was there. Then when grant was related to fixed assets and grant is being received in monetary for depreciable, then we are moving to now second part of chart. In this case, what happened? We do not reduce the cost. We directly open the deferred government revenue account, deferred government account, deferred government grant account, DGG, and then transfer to P&L. ओए क्या हो गया भाई, PDF हिल गई भाई. Wait for a minute. Beta, we shall practice today illustration number 9. Don't worry, we shall completely solve that. But first, it's the revision time. Okay, beta. Now please see. Each and every entry will be solved. Okay, beta. For illustration number 9. Don't worry. After this, we shall solve illustration number 9. First, check this. What happened in this case? We shall transfer to P&L. So, beta, second method is this one. When deferred government grant is maintained, in this case, government is transferred to DGG account. Beta, what happened? In this case, we booked complete amount of fixed assets. Okay. And what we did here, we credited to deferred government grant instead of crediting to fixed assets. And what happened? Beta, the depreciation was being charged normally. Yes, sir. And there was no effect on the depreciation also. Beta, one of the student was asking, sir, what was the depreciation in the third year? We have no charge. No, beta, we charge. See, you can see already the PDF is there. So what we did, all the things normally, and P&L is being transferred to depreciation is being transferred to P&L, and also the deferred government grant was being transferred to P&L. See this entry during the first 2 years. This one. What happened? In this case, out of 16, 8 rupees has been transferred to P&L out of DGG. What the amount is remaining in the DGG? Sir, that was 8 rupees. Okay, at the time of refund, you will be debiting rupees 8. Yes. And you will be taking back the remaining amount from the P&L. Yes, because that has been transferred to P&L. Okay. And now completely refund was there. And there was no effect on depreciation because we were calculating the depreciation without reducing the deferred government grant. It means, sir, at the time of refund, in this case, what will be the entry? DGG account will be debited. Profit and loss account will be debited up to the amount that has been transferred to P&L and to bank. Okay, beta. I request all of you, please stop message for 2 to 3 minutes. I want to answer your all messages, because when you message, it seems that from inside me, being a teacher, that I am not giving your answer. I want to give answer to all of you, but there is a flow of revision so that all the students may revise parallelly. Please see. After that, if grant is being received for non-depreciable assets, it means there will be no any depreciation. Yes. In this case, again, the two methods are there. In this case, again, the two methods are there. If either reduce from the cost of fixed assets or transfer to government grant to capital reserve. What will happen? So in the first case, we reduce the fixed asset. It means at the time of refund, we have to debit the fixed assets. Yes. For non-depreciable assets, if we reduce the cost of fixed assets, then we have to debit the fixed assets. Yes. If we transfer to capital reserve, if we credit it to capital reserve, then at the time of refund, we have to debit the capital reserve. Yes. That's the thing I have prepared here for all of you in the same way. That's another thing. Don't go with the figure. For non-depreciable assets, at the time of refund, the chart has been prepared in the last class. Fixed assets account will be debited to bank and capital reserve account will be debited to bank in the second method. Okay, beta. So now I am back to again my chart. So monetary grant was being received and we have seen the entries related to fixed assets while at the time of receiving and then at the time of refunding the grant, what the entries must be. Although we practice illustration number 10 in the last class, we shall be practicing today illustration number 9. That will be by WDV method. Don't worry. So beta, see, what about non-monetary grants? Come on, revise full. So non-monetary grant means the government is not paying cash. Yes, beta. At this time, what happened? Either government will allow us to buy some assets, some fixed assets at lower cost, or government will give the assets free of cost, means that will be grant in kind. Okay, beta. Now see, if free of cost assets has been received by us from the government, in that case, fixed assets will be recorded. That is just to maintain the fixed assets account so that we can show the balance those assets in our balance sheet. Because if there will be no any amount, then how can we show that in the balance sheet? Because there must be some control. Otherwise, one day that will happen if we do not record such fixed assets in the balance sheet because we are not paying any cost. Then one day the assets will be theft, and then in that case there will be no control. There will be no recognition of that loss. Okay, beta. See, in this case, first we have to record at least some nominal value, and that nominal value may be the decision, your own decision during the practical life. See, if that is at concessional rate, it means at least some amount has been paid. Yes, as per historical cost concept, what we have to do, we have to record that paid amount only. Okay, beta. See, in this example, what happened? 80% was relief and 20% was only that has to be paid. In this case, the assets will be recorded in this case at the paid amount. Sir, what happened? What happened? What happened? Sir, what happened? If refund is being there, now you will tell me what will happen. Sir, we are telling, beta, don't message. I am just taking this thing in a flow. What will happen? Sir, we shall reverse the entry. It means capital is account debit to fixed assets in the first case. Yes. And in second case, what will happen? Beta, see. Please see. What will happen? Sir, in this case, no. In this case, what will happen, sir? What will happen? Sir, remaining 80% we have to pay. Yes. In that case, 80% will be booked at the time of refund. Yes, that's the thing. Please see. In the case of non-monetary, we are talking about this one. Yes. In this case, non-monetary, usually it is not possible. But if we have to refund, in that case, what will happen? Fixed assets, sorry, capital reserve. Capital reserve account debit to fixed assets. That will be de-recognized. Or second case will be there. What will be that? Remaining amount we have to record in the books because we have to pay remaining 80%. Okay, beta? Fixed assets account debit to bank, remaining 80%. 25 200, 20 lakh, 20 lakh as per the example. Okay, beta? Now see. What will happen? Next. What about this? Government grant related to fixed assets, we have completely revised along with the refund at the time of receiving, monetary and non-monetary, and at the time of refunding. Now see. Government grant for revenue expenses. Beta, for past expenses, if we are receiving, it means we have already complied the condition. It means in this case there will be no case. There will be no case for refund. And I was telling you an example of a CA girl. Yes, in the last class I discussed that she has done a wonderful job and she has incurred a lot of expenses for cattle saving welfare. And if government will give him some reimbursement, that there will be no case of refund. In this case, there will be no entry because she has already complied the conditions. Now, what will happen in the case of Ajarathi, case B, if he is also planning by motivating to see that girl, that if I am planning and I am receiving the government grant and I am recognizing the amount to P&L in this way, in that case, I have to reverse the entry. Now see, what will happen? We have to reverse. This is the chart of refund. In this case, what we have to do? Beta, we have to do in this way. Step number first up to the amount that is the remaining in the deferred government grant, that has to be refund, okay, debit, and the remaining amount is to be debited to P&L. Beta, in the last class we solved the second case here in this way. See what happened, this one. Anyway, this was the capital nature grant, okay, and in the revenue case also the same case, type of things happen, that P&L will be debited to the extent that has been transferred to P&L. Now what about this, sir? In case of promoters contribution, what happened? Beta, we credit it to capital reserve. Now we shall be again reversing the entry, capital reserve debit to bank. Anyways, now it's time to practice. Okay, now please come to illustration number 9 first. And before coming to the illustration number 9, I am now looking to the message of students, and that is the page number 9.15. okay, page number 9.15, illustration number 9. We shall be passing the journal entry also, don't worry. Sir, please tell sold paper text book advance accounting best author. Beta, Devraj, ICAI plus past examination question. Okay. Sir, what have to do in illustration number 9? How to solve? I mean, should we have to pass entry or anything else? Beta, what the requirement is? But you should practice complete. Sir, kindly explain how to differentiate revenue or capital expenditure. Beta, that's the matter of AS10. But beta, in this question case, question will give you clearly the things. If the refund is there, that belongs to the P&L expenditure nature, then that will be revenue for the purpose of this AS. I am telling you only. Okay. And if grant related to balance sheet, that will be treated as capital. Anyways, सर जिस तरह इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 9 में दिया गया है, इस तरह क्वेश्चन में हमें क्या करना होता है, एंट्री पास करनी होती है, क्यों लिखनी होती है. अभी पढ़ते हैं बेटा इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 9, मैंने भी नहीं पढ़ा. सर, will be the assets value in illustration number 10? Prashant, I am not getting exactly what you want to say. Sir, same format we use in exam. Yes, beta. But you have to pass the journal entry for each and every year. Okay, beta. Sir, I have two questions. Question number 1. Does the government provide grant for activities outside India also? Yes. Question number 2. Does the foreign government provide grants in India in foreign currency? Yes, of course, beta. That will be converted into Indian currency. Only then that is credited to your bank account. You can see the example of one of the person is teaching to the very small kids in Delhi, and he is really receiving a grant. He is student of my Mrs. Dr. Amita Rathi. She is also professor, and her student is there in Delhi. He is teaching to the small kids, and he is getting a good grant from the foreign. Yes. Anyways, please solve past examination question also. Yes, I have downloaded beta, Mohammed Sohail, and we shall be discussing those. Sir, in which year deferred grant reverse? In year number 4. If you can work out of 4 also, it will be helpful. Thank you. Beta, we have also practiced. Venkat Raman, see, in this case what happened? Instead of 4, we have refunded in 3rd year. This is the illustration number 10. We have practiced already regarding the capital nature grant. Anyways, can I start now? Dear sir, where are you from? Beta, I am from Ghaziabad, Govindpuram. Sir, what will be the assets value in illustration number 10? Beta, I have covered this thing. So, is there any doubt in illustration number 10? Come on, tell me first. I want to clear that. After that, we shall practice in this. Sir, is there any book of previous year examination question yet? Yes, beta, you can find at ICAI website. Sir, what if someone fails to refund the government grant? Then he will be punished. Because why he will be able to refund? See, why he is going to refund? Because he has defaulted. It means he is a defaulter, and in that case, government will take the relevant action. Okay, beta. Come on, let's practice now. Illustration number 9. Illustration number 9. Beta, see, first understand this question belongs to which concept? Such question belongs to which concept? See, such question belongs to which concept? I am giving you clearly the hint. Such question belong to grant related to fixed assets, okay, and grant is monetary, okay, and grant is for depreciable, okay, and in the depreciable grant is still related to this one. The only thing is that the method of depreciation is being changed in this question. Instead of SLM, the question is now of WDV. Only this is the change in this question. Okay, beta? Yes, beta, you will be receiving the PDF today. PDF will be published. Although those were being uploaded, but due to some technical reason, those were not able to published. Today, those will be published. Anyways, come to illustration number 9. Without wasting our time, come to illustration number 9. Everyone. Illustration number 9. Have you tried illustration number 9? Those who have solved, those will help me. Come on, everyone. What is the illustration number 9? Even though question is asking something, but we shall completely solve this question. On 1/4/2001, ABC Limited received government grant. Okay, of 300 lakhs. Oh my God, 300 lakhs for acquisition of machinery. This is what depreciable assets, depreciable fixed assets. Okay, beta. Of which cost is how much? 15 lakh. Now, please see, question is giving you one more thing here. Grant received was credited to fixed assets. It means that is reduced from cost of fixed assets. Okay, beta, cost of fixed assets. Beta, that is SLM, beta. Avasthi, that is SLM in the illustration number 10. Okay, and now in this question will be giving you specially WDV. I'm reading the question, beta, Anmol. Okay, beta. Machinery is life is how much? That is 5 years. Okay, machinery is depreciated at 20% on WDV basis. Okay, the method has been changed. Company has to refund in May 2004. Beta, see what happened. Financial year 001 received, sorry, 0102, not 001, 0102, 0102, financial year 0102, such was received, and being refund 0405, 0405. Okay, now see, how would you deal with the refund in the books of? How will you deal? Question is that requirement is this one, beta. See, this is the requirement for which you will get number. How will you deal with the refund of grant in the books? It means question is asking you journal entry at the time of refund. Question requirement is this, and also plus working note definitely required for each and every question. So beta, this is the main requirement, but still we shall solve the question for each and every year. Beta, right now we are, yes beta, page number 9.5. Beta, right now we are at illustration number 9. Beta, if I will move to shuffle to illustration number 4 now, beta, that may be some confusing in that case. Okay beta, one by one we shall take. It is my request. When we are at one illustration, then we shall discuss about that. Okay, and now please see. So beta, assuming that company did not charge any depreciation for year 2004. Okay, it means refund was done, and in this year without depreciation, means at the beginning. Now please see what will happen. Can I start now? Yes sir. Beta, let's start. In the same way we shall do. Okay beta, Venkatraman, as you were asking, please let me know. Year number 1, year number 2, year number 3, year number 4. Beta, you should not prepare in this way if all the year entries are being asked. Okay beta, although question will not require in all the journal entry of all year. Okay beta, because if such will be required, then the marks will also be increased. Okay beta, and definitely there will be separate years presentation, not in the columnar form. Okay beta, see illustration number 9. In the books of company, and what is the name of company? ABC Limited. This is what year number, which year is that? This is financial year 0, 01, 02, 01, 02, financial year 0203. Oh, and then financial year 0304, financial year 0405. Sir, how many years we have to pass general entry in exam? Beta, whatever the question requirement will be there, according to that. बेटा इस क्वेश्चन में हमें सिर्फ एक जनरल एंट्री लिखनी चाहिए बेटा, एज पर रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ क्वेश्चन, सिर्फ और सिर्फ रिफंड। मैं बता चुका हूं बेटा उसके बारे में इन दिस केस, बिकॉज वी हैव टू सी द रिक्वायरमेंट। ओके बेटा, अनमोल प्लीज लेट मी नो दैट योर डाउट इज क्लियर। सिर्फ एक जनरल एंट्री पूछना चाहता है, वो रिफंड की। ओके बेटा, वो तो मैं आपको एक्स्ट्रा प्रैक्टिस करा रहा हूँ कि ताकि जो ना आपको कॉन्फिडेंस रहे, किसी भी क्वेश्चन में आप कुछ भी करने के लिए पूरी तरह तैयार रहे। ओके अनमोल, मुझे बताओ तुम्हारा डाउट सोल्व हुआ कि नहीं? तुम्हारा डाउट बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है। इस केस में आपको सिर्फ एक जनरल एंट्री लिखनी होती है, सिर्फ एक एंट्री बस, रिफंड वाली, और वर्किंग नोट बनाना होता है। अनमोल बताओ बेटा। नाउ प्लीज सी एवरीवन। सो नंबर 1, जनरल एंट्री। at the time of purchasing fixed assets, beta, how will you record? How will you record? Sir, very simple, very simple, very simple. Plant and machinery account debit. yes, but ये बुक में थ्योरी भी है, वो भी करनी होती है। हाँ बेटा, बिल्कुल, यस बेटा अनमोल। प्लांट एंड मशीनरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक, number 1. How much amount is there? That is 1500. Beta, cost is how much? 1500 lakhs. Beta, figures are in lakhs. Second entry, government grant received. Government grant received. What will happen in this case? You will pass another entry, bank account debit, as per the policy of company. Yes beta, today that will be done, that will be started, maybe that will be closed, don't worry. अगर इन द बुक्स लिखा है तो लेजर बनाना होगा ना? नहीं बेटा, जनरल एंट्री भी होती है इन द बुक्स। एनीवेज, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू प्लांट एंड मशीनरी अकाउंट, so this is what 300 lakhs. Please pass this entry. Next, third entry is that is what? Number 3, depreciation. Yes, in that case what will happen? Depreciation account debit to plant and machinery, and P&L account debit to depreciation account. And in this case, you will be enjoying the question because there will be no any difficulty for which we have to prepare separate working note, because we can easily prepare here. Beta, what is the cost of fixed assets? Okay बेटा, मैं बात करता हूं. Okay, see. See, what will be the definition? Very simple. Sir, cost is what? Cost is how much? Cost is 1500 minus 1500 minus government grant 300. Yes. Okay. This is what government grant. And what about next? The salvage value is what? Salvage value has been given or not? No, there is no need. The WD method is there. It means 1200 is cost. Yes. And what about the depreciation? Very simple, sir. At the rate of 20% per annum. It means 240 will be the depreciation of first year. Very simple, very simple, very simple. It means 960 will be the WDV for first year, and that will become the WDV of next year opening. What about next? Come on, everyone. What about next? 960 multiplied by 20%, 192 lakhs. And the remaining will be 768. Yes. And this will become the opening WDV of next year. 768. But only the method of depreciation has been changed, nothing else. Now what will happen? Again 20%, and that is 153.60 lakh, and the remaining amount is that 614.40. Yes, and that will become the WDV of next year. And here in this question has given us some more information. First, let's complete the data of this year. The depreciation is that for first year 240. For first year, that is what? 240. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. That will be transferred to P&L. Yes sir, yes sir. What about next? Sir, in the next year there will be no any further entry of purchase and receiving the grant, so there will be no entry in this regard. These will not be entered again. Okay. Now see what will happen in the second year. The depreciation will be charged 192. Only the method of calculation of depreciation is different. Otherwise, rest all things are same. What about next? So in the next year, 153.60, 153.60, 153.60, 153.60. Next, in the next year, 614.40 is the opening book value. Yes. And what happened here? Question has given us clearly one more thing. Now please see. See what happened here. Question has given us one more information. See, I am removing all the remaining highlights so that you may focus to the main point. But the question is saying now, assuming company did not charge any depreciation for this year and the refund was there. Grant company has to refund in May. Beta, as year started, you know, in 1st April year was started, and in May the grant has to refund. And question is clearly given that don't try to charge depreciation for April month, because as per concept, while we are refunding in May, it means the year has been started from 1st April. It means April month depreciation should be charged, but since questionnaire denied us that don't charge depreciation, assuming company did not charge any depreciation for this year. Okay, it means in the last year what happened? The refund has been made for the grant. That is how much? 300. 300 grant is being refunded now. It means again the same entry will be passed and that will be debited to fixed assets. Why? Because that was credited to fixed assets. See, if you will see, this entry is being reversed, nothing else. Just this entry is being reversed, which was done at the time of being receiving of grant. That is being reversed now. Okay, and what happened in this case? The same thing I have mentioned here in the chart. See, fixed assets account debit to bank. Now please come back to the solution. Venkatraman, you were asking something. Saji, study material, separate method. Is this method right? Separate method, yes. Separate method means beta where we have to record the government grant separately. That is the second method. Anyways, okay, Rahul. Okay, Devraj. Sir, why only two method of depreciation only? There are other method also. Yes, beta. If question will give us, then we shall apply the calculation of depreciation accordingly. Okay. Now please see. Sir, assumption that no depreciation. Yes, Pooja. Question is given clearly. इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 9 के सॉल्यूशन का थ्योरी पार्ट एक बार हिंदी में समझा दीजिए सर. ओके बेटा, मैं समझा रहा हूं बेटा अभी. नाउ सी व्हाट विल हैपन. नाउ आवर cost will again increase in this case, and then what the amount will be as a depreciation. See, in this case what will happen, the 300 will become the cost of fixed assets. Now in this year we shall add 300 first. We shall add back 300 first. Okay beta, 300 will be added and the cost will be revised here. Yes, the total cost will become how much now? 914.40. And what was the rate? Sir, at the rate of 20% per annum. So beta, what will be the amount of depreciation? Who will tell me? I am waiting. Please give me a figure fast. Please give me depreciation figure. I am waiting. $914.4 multiplied by 20%. 182.88. Okay. 182.88. Venkatraman, beta, please let me know that your doubt is clear. Please take control on the question in each and every case. Yes, very good, very good. Sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes. Sir, how can we show these things in financial? Do you want to see that? Come on, everyone. If any one of you will say, then I will show the financial effects. Otherwise, I want to move further. Come on, everyone. Let me know. I am waiting. Okay, let's practice another. Leave this financial effect. Okay, beta. Now, we are moving to next question. Sir, illustration number 10 we have done. Now we are moving to illustration number 11 beta. Beta, see, this is a really good question. Okay. Illustration number 9. By the way of illustration number 9, entry is clear. Okay, let's do one more thing. What will happen if in the illustration number 9, since the life of the assets was how much? In the illustration number 9, if we do next year entry, I think in this way I can cover the doubt remaining in illustration number 9. Since the life of the fixed assets is how much? 5 years? Yes, sir. And we have completed up to the 4 years? Yes. How? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Now it's time for 5th year. That is what? Financial year 5 and then 6. But in this case, there will be not new entry at this moment. And there will be no entry at this moment. And in this case, what will happen? What will happen in this case? In this case, what will happen? Sir, we have to calculate WDV also. Yes. But what will be the WDV? Who will tell me? Everyone, please let me know. Beta, actually what happened? Question is not asking, and we are practicing complete question, so that if the same question comes in exam, then all of us can solve the question. For next year, such will become WDV. Beta, one of the student was asking the doubt for 4th year. Okay, beta, Mr. Ramjha, Venkat Raman was asking. Okay, anyways, so this will be 731.52, and then 20% depreciation rate will be there. Again, at this case, what will you do? Then you will calculate the depreciation. That is how much? 146.30. And what will be the remaining book value? 585.22. Okay, beta. And you will pass the entry. Beta, that was just before the grant, beta. That was about that, Ashwini. That question has not yet charged the depreciation. That was before for the purpose of refunding the grant. What will be the entry if in the 80 year depreciation was not charged? Okay, beta, Ashwini, got it? What will be the depreciation? 146, I think 146 here, 0.30, 146.30, 146.30, 146.30. Anyways, yes, but a separate, Avantika. In that case, we should pass entry separately, not in this way. Okay, I am saving your time by not repeating the entries so that you may control the question. Anyways, so okay, leave the financial effect. Financial effect. Do you want to see? Everyone, let me know fast. Tell me fast if you want to see the financial effect also. Then I'm gonna show you. Come on, tell me. Otherwise, say, sir, move to next question. I am waiting. Come on, everyone. Should I show you? सर जो 300 ऐड हुआ है वो एक बार बता दीजिए. ओके बेटा, 300 इसलिए ऐड हुआ बेटा because at this moment grant was received and at this moment grant was refunded. So while grant was refunded, then again the plant and machinery was debited, so the cost was increased again. Okay, beta. Ankur, sorry, Nancy. Okay, beta. Yes, sir. Okay. Now please see. We want, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. Okay. Okay. Let's do in fastest mode. See. This is what? Statement of profit and loss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beta, in exam, you may be asked for this. And definitely, this will be the question of your level. In exam, such can be asked. Otherwise, why I will ask you to show this year number, financial year 0102, financial year 0203, financial year 0304, financial year 0405, financial year 0, सही भी हम, wait a minute, oh 0102, yes, then 56, okay, 0506, Control C, Control V, and this will be balance sheet effect also. So this is what, this is beta statement of profit and loss, SOPL, statement profit and loss, and I am showing here. I understood all the things. Thank you for hard work. Sir, please show financial effect also. Yes, I know, beta. In the exam, what happened? Until and unless you don't practice, beta, we cannot attend the solution. We cannot attend the question properly. Beta, revenue is there and expenses also there. This will be profit before tax. And in this case, raw material consumed, purchase of inventory, depreciation is also there. Okay, change inventory and depreciation, amortization are also there. Depreciation, come on, depreciation. 240, 192, 240, 192, 240, 192. Until and unless you don't enjoy your question, you will not fill account. And what was the depreciation? Come on. 153.6. Next. 300, and then what was the depreciation? 182.88. 182.88. सर मंत्र पढ़ रहे हो क्या पंडित जी की तरह? यस बेटा, यस. आगे देखो 146.30. 146.30. Anyways, and not now. What about balance sheet? Beta, balance sheet. You know, beta, division. Okay, schedule 3 up to the level. You already know that thing. First, equities will come, equities and liabilities, and then assets will come. Yes. What will happen here? In this case, non-current assets are there. Non-current assets are there. Non-current assets are there. Property, plant and equipments are there. Here you are showing plant and machinery. And beta, you are showing here gross. What you are showing here? Gross. And also showing here accumulated depreciation. What you are showing here? Accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation. Rest, non-current assets will be there, and then current assets will be there, and those will be added. Anyways, now please see how will you present. Come on everyone. सर मुझे हाँ बेटा मानसी मैं करता हूँ बेटा बात. क्या ना कि अभी फ्लो इधर बना हुआ है ना, तो थोड़ा सा कि मैं कोई भी चीज आधुरी नहीं छोड़ना चाहता आपके लिए. Anyways, what happened here in this case? What was the cost of fixed assets? Sir. Yes. In the first year, sir, in the first year, cost of fixed assets got reduced. Yes. Sir, it means 1500 minus 300. Yes, beta. Cost will be shown. This one. How much amount? This will be 1200. This will be 1200. 1200, and then such will get changed again. Yes. See, accumulated depreciation is also there. Yes. What will be that? 240 and 192. No. This will be 240. Beta, please tell me the figure. 240 plus. Okay. 240 plus 192 is equal to how much? 432. Beta, you know why? How 432? Because in this case, both year depreciation has been added. Beta, see, in this case, 240 of first year and then plus second year depreciation. That is how much? That is how much? 192. Okay, beta. Now what? What about next, everyone? The third year depreciation is also there. That is how much? 153.60. That is 585.60. And what about next? Next year depreciation will be added and accumulated depreciation will be, that is 182.88 plus 182.88, 768.48. Beta, don't take balance sheet lightly and don't take balance sheet that we can do overconfidently. Beta, 146.30. 146.30. That is 914.78. Next, what about this 1200? Sir, in this case, 1200 was increase in the year number 4. Yes. So 300 will be added. Again, such will be back to 1500 in the schedules, in the notes to accounts. Sorry, in the schedule of fixed assets, that will be, that working will be shown. How such 1200 become 1500, there will be addition. You can also show in exam in this way, plus refund of grant, and you can show in this way, 1200 plus 300 becomes 1500. Beta, net figure you please calculate at your end. You can show in this way also. Okay, beta. So I hope I could give you proper thing in the proper manner. Now I am moving to next question. Come on, everyone. Let's practice now illustration number 11. Come on, everyone. Give me ready and show me your activeness fast. Only then we can practice. Illustration number 11. That is really very, very good question. Good. Very, very good question. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, beta. Definitely. I can show that. Beta, this is what I have already completed that up to 5 years. Okay. Anyways. Now, please come back to this. Depreciation add क्यों किया? Accumulated depreciation. Yes, बेटा. इसलिए बेटा. ओके बेटा, क्योंकि हर साल का डेप्रेशन एक्यूमुलेट होता है ना बेटे. कंपनी के केस में, शेड्यूल 3 के केस में आपको प्रेजेंटेशन ऐसे करने, इसीलिए तो मैं प्रैक्टिस करा रहा हूं फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में. ओके, अगर क्वेश्चन फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट किसका आया कि फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट के इफेक्ट दिखाओ कंपनी में, तो वहां पे आपको कैसे दिखाना है? शेड्यूल 3 की प्रेजेंटेशन चाहिए ना बेटा अपने को वहां पे. चलो जी आओ, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 11 पे आओ. कंपनी एक्स runs a charitable hospital. Oh my God, company X is running a charitable hospital. Yes, sir. It incurs the salary of doctors, staff, etc. to the extent of 30 lakh rupees per annum. Beta, one of the student was illustration number 11 in Hindi also. Okay, beta, also है. भाई एक कंपनी है X, वो क्या कर रही है? एक चैरिटेबल हॉस्पिटल भी उसने खोल रखा है. होता क्या है, कंपनियों के ना सीएसआर फंड होते हैं. सीएसआर मतलब कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. तो कंपनी क्या करती है, अपने खर्चे करती है सोशल वेलफेयर के लिए, और वो साइड बाय साइड ना क्या करती है, फिर ट्रस्ट खोल लेती है बेटे, उसमें ट्रांसफर करती रहती है, सोशल वेलफेयर होता रहता है उसमें. ठीक है. एनीवेज, सी कंपनी एक्स क्या करती है, चैरिटेबल हॉस्पिटल को रन कर रही है. वहां पे क्या है, डॉक्टर वगैरह का, स्टाफ वगैरह का खर्चा 30 लाख रुपए का हर साल. सो देयर इज एक्सपेंसिस ऑफ सच चैरिटेबल ट्रस्ट 30 lakh rupees per annum for doctors, staff, etc. As a support, the local government is also now paying to that company that you are doing a good. Now, please keep this 90 lakhs, and company is very happy. Wow, we are incurring only 90 lakhs. Sorry, 30 lakhs, and we are getting 90 lakh. No. government informed that such 90 lakh is not for 1 year. This is not for first year. This is for 5 years. For meeting you, for reimbursing you the expenses of 5 years. Because in the 5 years, what will happen? Company will incur 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 5 times in the 5 years. And company is getting reimbursement of government grant. How much company is getting government grant? Totally 90 in the first year. So they are saying that 90 crore doesn't belong to this first year, that belongs to all 5 years. So beta, in this case, what will happen? In this case, first we have to count here that 90 lakh will be divided in 5 years, that is 18. So that will be transferred to P&L to compensate those expenses in each and every year. Beta, this is what? This is the grant. This is the grant of revenue nature. Beta, please see. This is the grant related to fixed asset. No. Grant related to revenue expenses. Yes. For future expenses. Yes. Now my question has come. It is not the question belonging to Jasmine Malik. Such question belonging to me. For future expenses purpose, government has given me grant of 90 lakh rupees. Oh, wow. Now there are two options for me. Either I will directly transfer to P&L as income and expenses will be on the left side and income will be on the right side. In the vertical format, expenses will be in the expenses side and income side there will be grant, other income. Or I can do one more thing. I will transfer the expenses after netting off, means I will, second option is that I will transfer only 12 net amount of expenses to P&L. That is the second option. भाई दूसरा ऑप्शन ये है कि हम क्या करेंगे? Yes बेटा, सेक्शन 8 कंपनी, वेरी गुड. But this is not the section 8 company beta, this is company. Okay beta, please see. Otherwise I will move divert from the topic. That is the no topic. Anyways, see, in this case what will happen? Either first option is that debit transfer the 30 rupees in the expenses side and transfer the 18 to the income side. That is the first option. And what is the second option? This is what second option, that after reducing such government grant of 18 each year from 30, the net amount remaining how much? 12. For that, government has not compensated to such company. It means now we shall transfer only the net amount 12 rupees to the expense side. This is the second method. So beta, please see how will you pass the entry now. Now please read the question. At the start of the year, oh my god, what happened, sir? Oh my god. Beta, in this case what happened? In this case, at the start of year number 4, company is unable to meet the condition attached to grant for which grant was giving and is required to refund the entire 90 lakh rupees. Oh my god, sir, entire 90 lakh? Sir, but 90 lakh, out of such 90 lakh, during 3 years, because beta at the start of 4 years, grant is being refunded. Yes beta, in case of company, Swati. Okay. Now, please understand, everyone, please put your pen and be focused. Please be focused like this. Come on, everyone. In the year number 1, what you have done? Sir, in the year number 1, we have shifted the grant. We have shifted such grant, 18 lakh rupees to P&L. Oh my god, you have transferred to P&L? Yes. And what about next? Sir, second year also and third year also, out of such 90, we have shifted this grant to P&L. Yes, it means 90 that was transferred to DGG. First I am giving you the glimpse. After that we shall move to the detailed solution. Don't worry. After this, what happened, sir? We have transfer such 3 times 18, 54 rupees we have transferred to which? Transfer to P&L. It means the remaining amount is there in DGG only 36. Yes. So beta, concept is that if the refund is there, then what you have to do in this case, up to the amount that is remaining in DGG. Beta, in this question you are having the balance of how much? Out of 90 you have shifted this amount to P&L. It means in the DGG you are having, in the deferred government grant account you are having only 36. Yes. So debit the 36 amount in the deferred government grant. Yes sir. And debit the remaining. Remaining means those which have been transferred to P&L, 54. Then debit the remaining to 54 to P&L because that has been shifted to P&L. Yes. Now do the total and refund that grant. So that will be total 90. In this case, what will be the entry of refund? Deferred government grant account debit, P&L account debit to bank. Yes. Now we shall be solving the question in the proper way. Focus completely. Okay, beta पार्थ. सर हम बचपन में ऐसे ही बोलते थे, like this, like yes sir, yes sir. Sir, with the help of your explanation, सारे chapter easy लगते हैं. Thank you beta. Thank you sir. Okay. This question is more interesting, so I want to you solve the question from the both the method. Yes beta, don't worry, I will solve both the method. I have already planned. Okay, now please see everyone. So now we are solving this question by both the method. Don't worry beta, and first understand the requirement of the question. If question is in exam, then how will you answer? You have to see the requirement of the question. In the exam you will get the number for this. You are required to pass a necessary journal entry in the books of company for refund if that has been shown separately in other income. Can you please tell me, as per this question line, I am removing all the remaining highlighted part. Now please see, if this is the highlighted part, for refund if grant was shown separately as other income. Who will tell me? The question was following the concept. Which concept? The question was following the concept. Option number 1 or option number 2? Come on, tell me. For revenue expenses grant, question was following which concept? Option number 1 or option number 2? I want to answer from all of you, everyone. Give me your message. Come on, everyone. Come on. Give me message fast. Question is saying that we are following option number 1 or option number 2. I am waiting. I am completely waiting for your message. Yes. And Anmol has answered. Very good. Pooja has answered. Very good. Both the answers are different. Very, very good. Very, very good. Come on, tell me, rest all the students. Which method was being followed in this question? Question has given you clearly. Now, in the exam, you must understand the question properly first. So, I am waiting. Some of the students are answering option number 1 was being followed. Some of the students are answering option 2 was being followed. Beta, that's the thing. In the exam, we have to answer. And before to answer, we have to understand the question first. Beta, see what happens in the first case. In the first case, what happens? What happens in the first case? In this case, deferred government grant is kept separately and that is transferred to P&L. And expenses are booked to P&L separately. Both the things are being separately shown. Both the things are being separately shown. It means deferred government grant is being shown in the income side and expenses are being shown in the expense side. Wow, so easy, so easy. And in the option number 2, we are showing the net expenses only. this, only this in the expense side. Beta, see, don't worry. I know the mistakes usually happen in this case of just because of lack of practice. So beta, don't worry, we are practicing here. Okay, that's the reason you and me are here. So now I am asking you again, which method is being followed in this question. Now I want again the answer from all of you. Please answer, please repeat your answer now. Has your answer changed? If someone is saying any other answer, now you will be answering perfect. I know. Avantika, Mohammad Sohail, and Rahul, Jay, Parth. Now please tell me, everyone. Swati has given both the answer. Wow, wow, very good. Sir, for both method, refund entry would be same. Beta, that's different method. First, tell me which method is being followed by the question. First, we must understand. Beta, question has given you clearly the thing that in the question, grant was shown separately as other income. It means this 18 lakh was being transferred to income. It means option number 1 was being followed, beta. Because only in the option number 1, income is kept separately, grant is being separately transferred to income, that is not being deducted from the expenses in the option number 1 as per this chart. As per this chart, I have shown you the things clearly that income is being shown, that income is being shown income side and expenses are being shown in expense side. I hope everyone is now okay. Please tell me, yes sir, understood. Option number 1 is correct. Okay. Sir, I have a question. If past revenue expenses are received in form of subsidy, how to account for in which year? Beta, in the year of receiving, beta Suman. Okay. Now please see. Everyone, please solve this illustration now. Come on, everyone. It's the time to practice. Illustration number 11. Beta, as usual, as I told you, even though question is asking you single entry, but I will give you all the entry. Okay. Because in the exam, you may be having the same question, but there may be requirement different and you will be able to solve the question completely. So, yes. If beta, if grant is shown, grant is shown in P&L, profit and loss account, as separate in other income. Beta, that's the reason I am telling you again and again financial statement. This is what I am giving here you. This is option number 1. Beta, but please, this is the option number 1 has been given by me, not in exam. Okay, beta, option number 1 as per our chart. Okay, in this case, what will happen? See, first entry, that is what? Year number 1. Year number, okay, year number first. And entry is also, this is what? Year number 1, year number 2, year number 3. I am writing here year also. Wait. Year number 1, year number 2, year number 3, year number 4. Sir, this is so easy, sir. Oh, yes, Neha, that's the thing usually happen. सर सारे क्वेश्चन एक जैसे लगते हैं, बड़ी भारी कंफ्यूजन हो रही है सर. अरे राहुल, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? अब जो एक्सपेंसेस वाली ग्रांट है, नाउ द ग्रांट इज फॉर revenue expense. This is not for fixed assets. Before this, all the question belonging to fixed assets. Now there will be no fixed account debit to bank. Okay, now there will be no fixed account debit to bank. Beta, each and every year what you did, expenses account debit to bank. I am assuming all the expenses have been paid. What happened in this case? You did 30 lakh expenses. What you did, 30 lakh expenses each year. Beta, these are the accounting entries related to grant for revenue expenses. Before this, all the question belonging to grant related to fixed assets. So definitely there will be difference. You will not be able to say that all the question are like same. Please tell me, Rahul, sir, please upload this refund chart as few concept is not noted. Everything has been uploaded up to the last class, and today will also get uploaded. Okay, now please see. Second entry is being done in each year. Since the method is there, beta Rahul, I am asking you, please tell me, are you still confused in this method after passing this entry? Okay, in each and every year, what happened? What we do? Bank account debit and to government grant. That is how much? 18, because 90 lakh was being received. So in this case, we cannot say government grant. We have to transfer first this to deferred government grant. See what will happen, because all the 90 lakh doesn't belong to first year. So first we shall keep this in the deferred DGG, deferred government grant. Beta, see, deferred government grant word is not for fixed assets only. Defer belonging word means deferment for next year. Defer tax, defer government grant for fixed asset. Then we were doing that. Now deferred government grant is there for revenue. Okay, now please see. And what will happen in the first year itself? Third entry will be there for transferring the expenses to P&L. Okay, what will happen? P&L account debit to expense, because these will not be netted off, means all the expenses will be transferred to P&L. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. How much? That is 30. Each and every year, sir, 30 will be transferred to P&L. Of course. Wait a minute, beta. Yes, beta. And what will happen? Now, fourth entry will be there. Now it's the time to transfer the grant related to first year to P&L. Beta, what will happen? Deferred government grant account debit to profit and loss account. Beta, first year belonging 18 lakh is being transferred to P&L. Okay, and in each and every year you will be transferring such 18 lakh to P&L as income. In the P&L you will be transferring a group head, that is other income, because this is not the main revenue from operation, hence such is being shown in the P&L as other income. Sir, please show us profit and loss statement. Yes sir, after completing. Yes beta Rahul, very good. If you receive, then it will go to P&L account, beta. But P&L, yes, definitely for P&L, but the grant is related to 5 years, so all the amount cannot be transferred to P&L, because government has given us for with the condition that such will be transferred to P&L for 5 years, because such belonging to 5 years according to government. That's another thing that we are incurring more. So beta, now see, what will be the financial effect in this option? Sir, very simple, very simple, very simple, very simple. Very, very simple, very, very simple. So easy. So easy. Year number 1, year number 2, year number 3, year number 4. Statement of P&L. SOPL. If I write SOPL, it means statement of profit loss. Year number 1, year number 2, year number 3, and year number 4. Sir, will you also show the effect in the balance sheet? Yes, beta, because I will not take time. That is really very easy. Okay. Now please see how will you present. Sir, very simple. There is revenue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there are expense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And after that, there will be profit before tax and all the remaining thing. Yes, sir. Can we write salary in place of expenses? Yes, beta. Yes, beta. Yes, it will be much better if you will write salary expense. Okay, beta, because that expense belonging to salary. Yes. Maybe in any other question there will be grant for any other expense. The name may be different. Okay, beta. Yes, salary must be written. Okay. सर जी 6 बार क्वेरी सेंड कर चुका हूँ ओह कि इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 9 में रेट्रोस्पेक्टिव असेट्स नहीं शो करना ना बेटा 6 बार क्वेरी प्रिंस सच में अभी तक मुझे तुम्हारी ये फर्स्ट टाइम चैट मिली है शायद गुड इवनिंग तो की होगी बेटा मेरे पास अभी तक नहीं आई बेटा अब फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने देखा तुम्हारा मैसेज सच बताओ कैन वी राइट सेल यस सर जी 6 बार ओके sir, but in the 4th year start grant is refunded. Wait, beta Pooja, I will do that. Okay, 4th year grant was refunded. Okay. Then wait a minute, beta. 4th year entry will be done. I am removing these figures from 4th year because there is refund of grant. Okay, let me answer the query of Prince. Prince was asking, sir, ji, illustration number 9 में retrospective नहीं शो करना ना यार दूसरे इलस्ट्रेशन की बात पूछोगे तो अच्छा नो बेटा नो ऑलवेज प्रोस्पेक्टिव ओके बेटा ऑलवेज प्रोस्पेक्टिव हियर बेटा ओके प्रिंस एंड प्रिंस प्लीज गिव मैसेज दैट योर क्वेरी हैज बीन रिजॉल्व्ड ओके नेक्स्ट sir but at the start of 4th year unable to meet yes I am doing that Ankur sir just like our parents gives our pocket money for month and we have to use it properly all the month yes beta Devender absolutely perfect beta understood sir thanks okay beta prince मैंने अभी देखा मैसेज अभी आया फर्स्ट टाइम सच में ठीक है yes sir change 4th year yes second chart is balance sheet sir yes beta oh thank you yes second chart is for balance sheet okay I have given name SOPL okay now this is what balance sheet effects okay beta and what is that so this is what equities and liabilities okay and this is the equities and liability side and here is the asset side okay here is asset side okay let's show the financial effect beta what happened in the first year so revenue beta revenue from operation is there yes sir in this question that has not been given that revenue from operation okay B point is what other income other than revenue from operation yes other income in this other income notes to accounts there is groupings okay beta in that case in this head there will be government grant income that is how much 18 lakh is being shown separately And what about the expenses? So 30 lakh expenses are being shown separately. Both the things are being shown separately. Salary expense. Okay, beta. Can I write now salary expense? Don't say, sir, you have opened the ledger in the journal entry, only expense. Okay, I am writing expense, bracket में salary. 30, 30, 30. Okay. And what will happen during this year in the balance sheet? What will happen in the balance sheet? Sir, deferred government grant is to be shown. See, there are share capital. Yes, beta. There is reserve and surplus. Yes, beta. In the reserve and surplus, you will be showing here deferred government grant. Beta, you know what was the amount? So that was 90. But you have transferred to P&L. How much? That has been transferred to P&L in the first year. That is how much? That is how much, beta? So that is rupees 18. So what is the remaining amount? Remaining amount will be shown in the balance sheet because balances are shown in the balance sheet. Yes, sir. Yes. 72. In the next year, 72 will be the opening, and then again 18 is being transferred, and then 54 is the remaining, and then 54 become opening. Yes, and then 18 is transferred. It means 36 is the remaining in the year first. So in the fourth year, this is 36 is the opening. So I am waiting. First, let me know that up to this everything is okay. I am waiting, everyone. Come on, everyone. Give your message that everything is okay up to this. Like this. Like this. So I am waiting. I am waiting, beta. Yes, sir. Beta, Methiha. Sir, why we are calculating only 4 years while giving 5 years? Beta, in the 4-year refund is being made for the grant. Then what will we do for calculation of a refund for 5th year? That's another thing. If you want to see the expenses for 5th year, I will show that. Okay, beta. But the refund of grant is there, so government grant will not be recognized in the 5th year. Okay. Yes, everything is clear, crystal clear. Yes, sir. Very, very easy. Everything is clear. Yes, sir. Ati manmohak prastuti. Wah. Ram, तूने दिल जीत लिया बेटा. Wah. Anyways, now see what will happen in 4th year. Now please put your pen down. Please, it's a request. Please put your pen down. Expenses will still be same. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what about refund? Refund of grant? Sir, in this case, there will be very, very dangerous entry. And such entry is being shown side by side. Deferred government grant account will be debited. Yes. And profit and loss account will be debited. Yes. And to bank, I will do this. The remaining amount in the deferred government grant we have calculated in the balance sheet. That is how much? That is only 36. Since, please see everyone, please put your pen down. During the 3 years, we have shifted 18, 18, 18. That is 54. We have shifted 54 rupees from deferred government grant to P&L. Yes. So, beta, such 54 rupees. How such 54 has come? 18 plus 18 plus 18. Such 54 will be debited because P&L was credited. All the things will be back in the same way as like the thing went into the tunnel. Those will be moving back in the same reverse back direction as we discussed in the earlier class. So, beta, see what will happen. Total refund will be there for 90 rupees, 90 lakh rupees. So this will be the refund entry. This is the second entry. What will happen, sir, for next? Sir, all the remaining entry will be seen. 30 will be transferred to P&L as expense, but but there will be no any further recognition of this deferred government grant, because that is not deferred, that is not being deferred now. And what will happen for the 5th year? If you will ask for 5th year, beta, then in the 5th year I can prepare chart for you, don't worry. For this I must keep this entry separately so that I can prepare diagram for 5th year also. So I am keeping this entry here separately. Okay, beta. So please understand, this is the entry for which I have mentioned the star in the chart. Beta, that will be always with the practice. Okay. And I am seeing very few messages. Sushil, why are you not interacting with me? Just very few, 2 or 3 messages I got in the today's session only. Anyways, what will happen now? In the 5th year also, the same entry will be there. But one of the student was asking, what about the 5th year, sir? Why are you solving only for the 4th year? Beta, see, that will be happen same 30 and 30, and there will be no any entry in this case also. And what will be? Expense will be transferred to P&L, and there will be no any entry for this. Now see how the financial effects will be shown. See, in this case, beta, there will be reduction of 54 rupees. All the amount which were credited, yes beta Rahul, all the amount credited to P&L during the last 3 years, those are being reversed now in the 4th year. And what about the 5th year? What about the 5th year? Year number 5? Because no entry for this. Now what about the expenses, sir? Beta, expenses are also being incurred. Yes. Yes, beta, which is required. Now see, what about the financial effects? Balance sheet effects. Please see. Year number 5. What will happen? Beta, in this case, deferred government revenue, deferred government grant balance has been completely debited. So the balance is what? Nil. There is no balance. There is no balance. This is what? This is nil. Next, what happens for rest of all the thing? We have already covered the complete solution here. Beta, there is nothing further to add in this solution. Please let me know. The option number 1 is clear. Where what you are doing? You are keeping the income of grant separately. You are showing the presentation of grant separately in the financial statements. Okay. Now I am copying this all the solution and showing you in the fastest manner how the second option will be. How the second option will be there to utilize. See. Let me copy first. What will happen if the second option is there in illustration number 2? But I am showing you first the solution. Please, sir, any receipt or grant, receipt or refund of grant, separate disclosure made in the financial statement in which year, beta, in which grant is received and in which grant is refund. Okay, beta. Yes, sir. Superb, sir. Now, beta, please see. Now I am changing this solution. Beta, you will be in the PDF. You will be finding both the solution. This is option number 1, and now option number 2. Now please understand. मतलब 4 years लगा रिफंड करने का लिया of 90 lakh ना. Yes, beta. In the 4th year, 90 lakh was there, that was refunded. Okay beta, yes. So I am now changing this solution which I have copied to the second option. Beta, please let me change it first, and please don't write now. Please understand what I am changing here so that you may be able to understand completely. If grant for revenue expense, grant is shown in P&L, I am cutting this figure. I am cutting this figure as separate in other income. No, instead of this, now I am changing this. Shown in the P&L in this way. How? As reduction from expenses, beta, for which grant is being given. Beta, that has been reduced, Anmol. That has been reduced, and the balance sheet effect is showing that that is nil. In the 5th year, there is no effect. Okay, beta. 4th year में nil कैसे हुआ बेटा? क्योंकि वो डेबिट हो गया ना बेटा. एंट्री क्या हुई? What was the entry? DGG account debit. Okay. And if DGG account debit, then the credit balance has been removed. Tell me fast. Your doubt is clear. In this case, year number 4, a grant received, then better, then that will be again debited and credited, etc. Bank debit to grant. Second grant is different. Okay, beta. First complete this question. अनमोल क्या पूछना चाहते हो बेटा? मुझे पूछो. DGG please. DGG means deferred government grant that is being shown. Opening balance. What was that in the first year? This was received. Okay. This was received, yes, and then 18 was transferred to P&L. So remaining amount was 72. Next year 72 was opening, 18 was transferred to P&L, then this was remaining, and so on. This was remaining. In the last year, 4th year, that was refunded, so that was debited. So the balance remain how much? That is nil, because the completely that has been removed in the 4th year. So balance sheet में बैंक balance show होना चाहिए ना? हाँ बेटा, but I am showing you relevant effect. Otherwise, there will be huge working, and we shall divert ourselves from the topic. Beta, main concern is that related to grant accounting. Okay, okay, Manish, Anmol. So, no, sir, I am asking this, sir. In balance sheet, you shown DGG P. Beta, DGG not P. DGG minus profit and loss transfer, whatever we have transferred to P&L. Okay, DGG I am writing in this way. Okay, minus transfer to P&L. What we have transferred to P&L, the remaining amount is 72, etc., etc. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Crystal clear. Okay, beta. Now please see. Now we are moving to the option number 2, and after that we shall take break. Okay, beta. Option number 2. If grant for revenue, how that is shown? That is shown as reduction of from expenses. Okay, now what will happen? Please understand. Only last 2 entries will get effective. Only last 2 entries will be effective. Please see. What will happen, sir? First, we did this one. In the year number 1, expenses account debit to bank. In the year number 2, expense account debit to bank, expense account debit to bank, etc., etc. Now see. Now see. What will happen in this case, beta? Number 3rd entry is there. That is, first income and expense will fight, and who will remain? That will be transferred to P&L. Okay, okay. How that will be happen? Beta, DGG account debit, we want to do DGG account debit to P&L. Instead of that, we shall be transferring these expenses will be adjusted against the deferred government grant of 18, and expenses are how much? Those are 30. No, not 30. In this case, what will happen? What will happen? The 18 expenses will be reduced from this income of deferred government grant, and the remaining amount of expense will be only that will be transferred to P&L, the remaining expense to expense 12. But I can do compound entry, but I did not do compound entry. Why? Because I want to make you the things properly clear. First of all, we adjusted the deferred government grant income of first year against the expense, and then remaining amount of expense was transferred to P&L. Next, the same process will be for next year also. The same process will be for next year also, up to 3 years. Now please see. Everyone, okay, I am explaining Hindi also now. भाई देखो, सेकंड वाले केस में हुआ क्या, हमने वो खर्चे से एडजस्ट कर दी थी ग्रांट. खर्चे 30 लाख के थे, 18 लाख की डेफर्ड गवर्नमेंट ग्रांट की इनकम को P&L भेजना था, तो हम पहले वाले केस में तो हम सेपरेटली भेज रहे थे. अब हमने क्या किया, यहाँ पर हमने उसको एक्सपेंसेस के अगेंस्ट में पहले एडजस्ट कर दिया. एक्सपेंसेस 30 लाख के हैं, माइनस 18 लाख की ग्रांट, यानी बच गए कितने बेटे? 12 लाख. तो बेटे 12 लाख के एक्सपेंस को P&L में भेजेंगे. पहले वाले केस में पूरे 30 लाख को भेज रहे थे दोनों को. Please let me know first, up to this everything is okay or not? I am waiting, everyone. We shall be discussing 4th year and 5th year entry later on. But first, I want to discuss with you all, up to this, everything is okay. How the expenses will be adjusted against the deferred government grant income, which is to be recognized as income in the P&L, that is not being shown separately now, that is being adjusted against the expenses, and that was the concept which were being discussed in the option number 2. Okay, only very few person are there who have given me the green signal or clarity regarding the concept. Beta, let me know if any doubt is there. I want to ask you all, is there any problem? Otherwise, give me a green signal or give me clear that yes sir, clear, no doubt is there, so that I may proceed. Okay, I am explaining once again. Yes, in the exam we can do compound entry. I can also do here, but I am not doing, so that you may understand. Okay, now please see. Again, I am repeating. Expenses are how much? 30. That should be transferred to P&L. Yes, income is how much? Out of this, 18 to be transferred to P&L. So we are now adjusting such, because out of 30 we have adjusted 18, and the remaining amount is being transferred to P&L. Okay beta, so can I move further now? Okay, now please see. Now please see what will happen in this case. In this case, first we are discussing the presentation in the statement of profit loss. This time income is not being shown separately, so we shall be removing this grant from the P&L. This will not be shown in this way. Now the expenses will also be shown of amount only and only 12 lakh, because out of this 30, 18 lakh has been adjusted. Now only the remaining amount is there, that is 12 lakh. And what about the financial effect in the case of balance sheet? The same effect will be there in the balance sheet, even in the 4th year also. Beta Mathiya, that will be discussed separately, don't worry. I think others are enjoying. Parth. Okay, clear. Yes sir, absolutely clear. Okay, now please see. Now it's 4th year. Beta, what will happen in this case? Beta, definitely the entry will be same. In this case, what will happen? See, the refund case is there. In the case of refund, I have given you in the chart the same thing. Up to this, debit this, and then this. Now please see. This will be the amount, and this will be debited. You know what we have done here? We have done here profit loss account debit. Yes, the same entry will be there. Only the thing is that in this case, profit and loss expense will be debited because we have left in the earlier year less amount of expense. We were not debiting the 54 expense because we were adjusting the expense by way of grant. So in the year number 4, what happened? This time we shall debit expenses including 30, we shall add here the expenses. Beta, see, we shall add here the expenses plus 54. You know what we did? Now we shall add here the expenses. Okay. Yes, please. Now what will happen in this case? Beta, please see. Profit and loss will be transfer how much? That is 84. 84 why? Because 30 belonging to current year and 54 belonging to the reversal of the grant related expense that has been debited to P&L. Now what will happen in this case? The amount will be 84. Why? In this case, what happened? 84. Why? 84 is because 30 belonging to current year plus 54 belonging to refund. Okay. So in this case, 84 will be debited, and what will happen in the next year? 30 will be a normal expenses that will be debited to P&L. That will be shown in this case. In the 5th year, 30 will be the normal expense, and that will be transferred to P&L. There is no entry for grant, etc., etc. Okay. Now please see. I hope everything is fine up to this. Everyone, the same effect will be there because DGG has been reversed. The same effect is there. There is no effect, no change in case of balance sheet. I want to know everyone that up to this everything is okay, because after that I want to close this topic now because this has been practiced a lot, and this is the last important question which was to discuss, and rest all the question you can solve for TYK so that we can manage our this course properly. Let us see some of the exam question I am showing you here now. Please see. And after that, yes, May 23, May 22, November 22, November 21. May 23, I think in the May 23, it was the question paper. Now please see. Yes, that will be shown as extraordinary, no doubt. Yes, beta. Now please see. First, we are checking here the solution of May 23, and this is the question of May 23. Beta, question number 1, and in the question number 1 you are having C part. See, please read the question. Everyone, please read the question. Yes, after this we shall give break, and then we shall start AS. Beta, please, after completing this. Okay, beta. See. Yes, come on everyone. Question is saying on 1st April 2021, company Eleanor Limited purchased a manufacturing plant. Oh my God, plant. And cost was how much? Cost was 60 lakh. Cost was 60 lakh. And the estimated life is how much? 10 years. Salvage value is 10 lakh. On purchase of plant, grant. Beta, grant was received. Rupees 20 lakh. Oh my God. Now question is asking you. What the question is asking you, everyone? Question is asking you. This, you are required to calculate. PDF is saying, please give a break. Wait a minute. We shall take break. Calculate the amount of depreciation as per AS 12. Now it's the time that question will tell us that whether there will be deduction from the cost or that will be shown as deferred government grant. Okay, beta. Then the balance sheet DGG would be still deducted from P&L. Part there will be, that will be same beta, because in that case DGG have been removed, na? Okay, Parth. See, first question is giving you if deducted from value of plant. Question is giving you if grant treated as deferred income. Beta, you know, question is giving you in both the case. Next one, if grant, if now in this case there is no refund. Now question is giving you with refund. If grant amount deducted, but at the end of the year 22-23, can I say this was first year 21-22, first year. Second year is what? 22-23. In the second year, the grant is refunded to the extent of 4 lakh. So beta, in this case, what will happen? You will do, I think you can do this. You will do fixed assets account debit to bank, because in this case, in the first case, the deduction was there. In this case, you will do 4 lakh debit to fixed assets and to bank. In the second case also, you will reverse the deferred government grant of rupees 4 lakh. Anyways, last case is that if the government grant treated as capital contribution at the time of receiving, we were crediting to capital reserve. At the time of refunding, we shall be debiting to capital reserve. So easy it is. Come on, tell me everyone. Beta, question has also given you that use the SLM. Beta, please let me know. Please let me know everything is okay or not. Up to this, beta, we shall take break in 2 or 3 minutes. Don't worry. After that, next exam question is there. Come on, let's check whether question was in exam. See, yes. Oh my God. This is also the question of exam. And what was happening in this case? Beta, see. What was happening in this case? Come on, everyone, see. Yes. Now please check what question is giving you in this case. And chat is showing that, sir, we are tired. I think you all are tired. Okay. Let's take a break. During the break, please read this question and don't worry, we shall be discussing after the break. Okay. And yes, after that, after the break, we shall close this and we shall move to next AS. 1 hour. 1 hour is remaining. Okay. Okay, we shall be discussing now after the break. Okay, beta? Yes. मार्च 23। पार्थ लिख दो यहाँ पे, है ना, जो भी डाउट हो आपका। ये बेटा May 22 का। ओके पार्थ? ओके, सो वी आर टेकिंग ए ब्रेक राइट नाउ। सर ब्रेक लगा दीजिए। Yes, yes, now we are back, everyone. Come on, everyone, show me your presence fast. And now this ES is just at the end. Let's discuss the question which we were discussing during the break, before the break. Beta May 22. Okay, in Hindi. Okay. Suraj Limited provides you the following information. Beta May 22 question is this. भाई सूरज लिमिटेड आपको ना कुछ यस बेटा ओके okay, I am doing just one thing, beta. I am discussing only this question right now so that we may complete our target. Okay, now please see. Okay, everyone, see, if government, case number 1, Suraj Limited, beta, this is the compulsory question, beta. Always accounting questions are compulsory in exam. Okay, beta, see, question number 1, Suraj Limited provides you information about different grant. This one. Now we are talking about this one. If government grant is received, if government grant is being received towards the acquisition of machinery of rupees 25 crore, and question is asking you how you will treat the above in the books. Beta, remember the mask weightage also. The question is not asking you complete accounting standard. You may be having good knowledge, but you have to answer point to point in this case, because the marks belonging to this question matters. So based on that, we have to present our answer, beta. In this case, we are having 5 marks in this question. So how will you present? Point to point. In this case, first, you may give answer in this way. Such problem related to AS 12, and now point we are answering for each and every point as under. In case of point 1, since the grant belonging to acquisition of plant and machinery, बेटा ये grant दी थी गवर्नमेंट ने किसके लिए? प्लांट एंड मशीनरी को खरीदने के लिए. हाउ मच बेटा? जिसकी कॉस्ट थी कितने की? 25 करोड़, of which cost was 25 crore. And then 40% is the amount that has been received as a grant. It means beta how much amount is that? 25 into 40, that is how much? 10 crores. Beta, how will you present your answer in exam? Question is asking you how will you present this grant in your books. But of course, you know this is the grant related to fixed assets. Okay, but the chart is there. Based on chart, you have to give the suggestion that based on chart, you revise your chart. The grant is related to depreciable fixed assets, yes, and grant is monetary, yes. In this case, what happens? We may use method number 1 by reducing the cost, or we may adopt different method, that is in that case deferred government grant will be shown for this. So you will answer point to point. We may recognize such 10 crore rupees grant in our books in either of these method. Point number A, either we may reduce from cost of fixed assets. Point number B, or we may show this as a deferred government grant that will be recognized in the ratio of depreciation to P&L. This is the way to answer. What about the second point? This one, video blur ho rahi hai sir. Can you zoom screen? Yes beta, I can zoom. Okay. Now point number 2, case number 2. सर इसको आंसर आप लिख के दे दो सर जी, ताकि हम फुल्ली प्रिपेयर हो जाएं. बेटा मैं चाहता तो हूं, लेकिन फिर टाइम की बहुत लिमिटेशन है. मुझे अभी AS14 भी कराना है आपका आज. Anyways, now please see point number 2. If such grant is received, now we are on second point. We are answering in exam for second point, but we have to understand first second point. It received capital subsidy of 150 lakh from government for setting up a plant costing rupees 300 in a notified area. Okay beta, it means the grant is being given to you is for promoters contribution. Beta, you are setting up your business, and in this case what will you do? Definitely you know all the things. How will you do? You will be crediting to capital reserve. How will you answer in the exam? Such grant is for setting up. It means the grant is for setting up the business. So such belongs to promoter's contribution. In this case, we shall be crediting such grant to capital reserve. What about third? The same answer will be for third. For third also, beta. Same answer, dicto same. Only the amount is different. What about the next grant? Now we are talking about this one. Okay, beta. Please see. It received 5 lakh from local authority for providing corona vaccine free of cost to its employees and their family. Beta, these are the grant, those related to expenses. Yes, very good. These are the grant which is related to expenses. Yes, and which will be incurred. These are not the grant for the past expenses incurred. No, this is the grant for the future expenses we shall be incurring to provide the corona vaccine facility to our employees and their family. It means in the future company has to incur the expenses for which government is giving grant. Better now see, in this case, how will you present your answer in exam? You will clearly say, as per AS 12, the grant is being given for future revenue expenses to be incurred by the company for the employees. Such will be first transferred to deferred government grant account at the time of receiving, while during the period the expenses are being incurred. Such may be having two types of treatment. Number one, either such will be shown separately as an income in the other income head, or may be reduced from the expenses being incurred in each year. But in this way you have to answer. Very good answer. All are you writing the same? Very good. I am really feeling good. Next. What about next? Better see. What about next? Come on, everyone. Next one. This is the grant. This has been received for performance. It has also received a performance award of 5 lakh from government with a condition of major renovation will be there in your power plant within the 3 years. Beta now see. In this case, Suraj Limited incurred 90% towards capital and the balance is for revenue. Beta 5 lakh is the amount that has been received. So I am waiting for your answer. I am waiting, everyone. Yes. बेटा इन हिंदी, बेटा ये ग्रांट मिली थी परफॉर्मेंस, हमने कोई अच्छा काम किया होगा उसके लिए हमें ग्रांट मिली 500 लाख की, और ये कहा गया कि ये हम तुम्हें पैसे इसलिए दे रहे हैं कि भाई तुम ना अपने पावर के प्लांट को, क्योंकि तुम बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हो, बहुत अच्छी पावर जनरेट कर रहे हो और बहुत ज्यादा काम करके दे रहे हो भारत को, इंडिया को, ताकि तुम बहुत अच्छा बिजनेस बढ़ा रहे हो, तो भाई एक काम करो, हम तुम्हें ग्रांट देते हैं, तुम और ज्यादा काम करना, बस अपना प्लांट ना और अच्छे से ढंग से बना लो और ढंग से मॉडर्नाइज कर लो और अच्छी एफिशिएंसी लाओ इस प्लांट में, तो उसके लिए मान लिया कोई ग्रांट दी गई. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, व्हाट इज टू दैट विद द ग्रांट, देयर वाज ए कंडीशन कि भाई आपको क्या करना है, अपने जो पावर प्लांट है उसको क्या करना है, 90% खर्चा तो इसके लिए है कि भाई तुम ना अपने पावर प्लांट को अप करोगे, अपग्रेड करोगे, और बाकी है तुम्हारा रेवेन्यू नेचर का. सो बेटा हाउ विल यू account for? Beta, in this case, beta, first of all the cost of power plant will be reduced by this grant. Okay, जो हमें ग्रांट 90% मिली है उसके अमाउंट से हम क्या करेंगे बेटा? यस बेटा, वेरी गुड अपर्णा, वेरी गुड बेटा. ओके, बाकी का अमाउंट जो है हम लोग डेफर रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंसेस के रूप में रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे. सिंपल. इन दिस केस देयर आर टू ग्रांट्स. So both the type of grants are there, 90% and 10%. 90% belongs to capital, the grant related to fixed assets, and 10% belongs to deferred revenue expenses. In the same way, you will give your answer. Okay, beta? Yes. And you will also mention that if the condition will be break. In that case, the grant will be refunded and the accounts will be reversed. Fixed assets will be debited again, and if in the case of deferred revenue, DGG and PNL will be debited again and to bank. Okay. Okay, now it's the time to close this chapter. We have discussed a lot, and now I am showing you the remaining part of this chapter. Beta, first of all, one condition is must. For one condition is must. Please, you have to write one more thing here. So I am writing here 1A. I am writing here 1A. Recognition of grant, government grant in books. Beta, when to recognize such government grant in books? There must be some condition satisfaction. फिफ्थ केस में कंडीशन ब्रेक है. क्या है बेटा? कहाँ है? Fifth, it also received incurred the 90% and the balance. Okay. Okay, yes. The grant was given for renovation. Yes, okay. I read this question in hurry. Condition was there for major renovation, but company incurred, okay, 90% is okay, but balance incurred for revenue. That was the break of condition. Yes, very good. Very good, beta Harinder Sharma. Very good. This is what? Break of condition. Breakage of condition. Yes, there will be refund of grant because the grant was not given for revenue purpose. That was given only for the, see, read this again. Grant was given with the condition that you will renovate your plant within 3 years. Okay, that was the purpose of grant. But what happened? 90% was only incurred with the capital expenditure. Okay, yes. There was mistake in reading the question. And balance 10% was incurred for revenue nature. Oh my God, that is not the compliance of condition. In this case, that is the break of condition. In this case, how will you present that? In this case, this is the question of refund of grant. Here, grant was given for upgradation of power plant. In this case, the condition was broken. Yes, it means there is a case of refund of grant, and the fixed assets cost will be added back. Or if we have taken the grant to the deferred government grant, in that case, that will be debited. Okay, beta? Yes. Thank you so much, beta Harinder. You are the best, sir. Thank you. But sir, in the design of company, government give the grant for renovation. It will be promotion of business. No, beta, not promotion of business. If you will do the good things, you will always be appreciated. You know, many kind of business are there which are being helped by the government grant. Why? You know, why? Because they creates business in Indian economy. They help India by way of bringing the foreign currency by way of export. In that case, if such a type of business are now are going to liquidate, then government also gives bailout grant, helping grant. Okay, beta. Anyways, now we are back to our remaining part of the accounting standard. Write down, please. Grant can be recognized in books only if, number one, conditions satisfied as per requirement, number one, and there is no uncertainty. 4, its collection. And last point is that disclosure requirement. Valdwani, beta Shivanjini, that was the breakage of condition. The grant was given for upgradation of power plant. Please rewind the video, beta. Anyways, last point is that the disclosure requirement. Please come to page number 9.12. Page number 9.12. Beta, this is the last part of this accounting standard. Only these are the two things which you have to show. Accounting policy adopted. Beta, what the accounting policy you have adopted? Sir, we have adopted method number 1 related to fixed assets by reduction of grant. Okay. Sir, we have adopted method number 2 by crediting to deferred government grant. Okay. Sir, in the case of revenue grant, yes. In the case of grant related to revenue expenses, yes. In that case, there are also methods. Yes, those have to be discussed. Those have to be clearly explained here. What the accounting policy adopted for the government grant, including the method of presentation in the financial statement. Next, what is the nature and extent of government grant recognized in the financial statement, including the non-monetary assets given at concessional or free of cost. But these are the things which you have to present in the financial statement as per this accounting standard. Please let me know, everyone, everything is okay up to this or not, or this accounting standard has been completed. Really, now I can say you this is the accounting standard which we used to feel very, very, very tough while we were in the your stage. We were at the your stage, because at that time what happened, we could not be able to understand, because the practice of this accounting standard was not done in so much depth at that time. So beta, at that time I was feeling very, very discomfortable. So I thought, while I will be teaching at my teaching career, then in that case I will always give to the best of my practice. Okay beta. So anyways, now we are moving to next part of the accounting today's session. Just a minute. Before moving to that, yes, I want to show you one thing first. Yes. Just a minute. Yes. Yes. Beta C. Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Sir, please clarify the practical problem number 7. Practical problem number 7. Okay, beta. Wait a minute. What was your doubt? Practical problem number 7. Okay. Just a minute. Beta, I am taking doubt of this illustration. Practical problem number 7. See, page number 9.20. Yes. This one. Beta, this is the case of revenue expenses grant, and here deferred government grant concept is also, and then refund. See what happened in this case. I am discussing this doubt. Yes, but I am discussing that. Wait a minute. Superior Limited received a grant of rupees this one during the accounting year 2012 from the government for welfare activities to be carried out, not yet done. Okay beta, to be carried out in the future, those activities will be carried out by the company for its employee. It means this is what the grant related to revenue expense. It means the grant is for revenue expense which will be done. So in this case, we have received the grant in advance. It means we have to credit to government grant. Yes, the grant prescribed the conditions. Okay, however, during the 2-3, it was found that conditions were not complied and the grant has to be refunded in full. But a question is asking you simple thing: what are the current accounting treatment? What the accounting treatment should be done? Okay, one more question is also required to be discussed here. MCQ 2. Come on, everyone. One of the student is asking, sir, MCQ 2. See, what question is saying? Government grants that are received. Okay, please write down here just one heading so that you may easily understand. Revenue grant. Please write down here. Plus past expenses done. Beta, you know, I have given you example of Jasmine Malik that she has incurred already expenses and I was planning only. Okay, so for that she is getting the grant. In that case, question is asking government grants that are receivable as compensation for the expenses or losses incurred in the previous accounting period or for the purpose of giving immediate financial support to the enterprise with no further related cost. Beta, in the future there will be no requirement to incur the cost. Okay beta, so in this case beta, C is the answer because recognize and disclose in the statement of profit loss in which they are to be extraordinary beta. If okay beta, let's go for new S. Yes beta. Okay, your doubt has been solved beta. Avasti, let me know please. Now I want to move to new accounting standard, and before moving to new accounting standard, I want to discuss with you all one thing. Beta, see, in this, this is your syllabus. Yes sir, yes sir, this is our syllabus. This is our syllabus. See, please understand this. Before starting accounting standard 14, I am showing you these things. Why? Please understand first. Beta, module number 1 is there. Yes. Module number 2 is there. Yes. And module number 3 is there. Yes. Beta, some of the questions, some of the numerical chapters are there. Times up, Harshita. टाइम्स अप गंदी बात है यहाँ, ऐसा मत करना। देखो हर्षिता, देखो टाइम्स अप बताओ, 9 बजे तक का तो टाइम बनता है ना। अभी कौन सा खाने का टाइम हो गया? तुम बैठ के आराम से खाते रहो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, सुनते रहो, टीवी भी तो सुनोगे तुम। मुझे बताया इसके बाद में क्या होना है तुम्हें? यूट्यूब पे लग जाओगे बस, है ना, इधर उधर बस स्क्रॉल। तो सुनो बेटा, in the what we have covered up to this, we have covered in my from my side at my stage. See, we have covered chapter number 7. That was my responsibility as per the schedule decided by the team of ICAI. And this one also. In this, you have done AS 7 and AS 9. Yes. And other accounting standard AS 12 and AS 14. Why I am giving you this explanation? Because there will be something which you need to understand in this case. But the accounting standard we shall be covering here, that is accounting standard 14, that belongs to amalgamation of companies. Amalgamation of companies, for which there is a different chapter also. There is complete chapter here. There is complete chapter here means in the accounting standard I will tell you the detailed overview, but that will be practiced in different chapter, that is chapter number 13. According to me, the view should be like this, that AS14 and that chapter must be practiced together, so that there must be a flow. But still, since why I am clearing you these things, because beta, in this case, if you will expect that with so much of detail the practice will be done, beta, that should not be expected, because this is the accounting standard, and for this practice is in different chapter. Okay beta, I will give you the glimpse. That's the reason I am telling you the accounting standard will be covered in very short time. Don't worry. And next one is that here one more thing is also there. You have covered with other respective faculty AS3, for which you will be practicing AS3 in this case. Schedule 3. Okay, Schedule 3 is there, in which you will be practicing cash flow statement also, and that was also the practice of AS3. That is not, although that is not my part, but I am telling you that some chapters are there for which accounting standard is also there, although those must be practiced with the chapter flow. But still, since I have been assigned for this accounting standard, so I am giving you just one clarity, beta. In this case, please don't expect so much of detailed practice. You will be practicing with other respective faculty in chapter number 30. Okay beta, so that's the thing I want to clarify first. Now I am after this we shall be moving to this, completing the AS14 first. Okay, so now it's time for us to move to the next chapter, and for that I am creating new file for all of you. Wait a minute everyone, wait a minute. AS14 file is being created separately. Wait a minute, just a minute, just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. So I am closing this file for all of you, and separate will be there. Yes, okay. Now come on everyone, please give a heading here. Accounting standard 14. Accounting standard 14. Amalgamation of companies. Amalgamation of companies. Wait a minute. AS14. Let's close the PDF. Okay, just a minute. I am closing the PDF. Just a minute. Yes. This is the PDF for our chapter, accounting standard, accounting for amalgamation. So now I am looking to the message. Sir, Sirji, time is over. Please leave. Shaitan, time is not over. Carry on. Okay. AS3 not done. AS3 not done. Okay, that's not my topic. I am just giving you the glimpse that this is the way to practice. Sir, before you, sir, in module 1, sir is also left AS3 because it is not included chapter 11. So, sir, you can also left. But I cannot left my responsibility in this case since I have been assigned. Sir, if practical questions given in the chapter 13, then we will practice along with AS14. Avantika. We have not done AS3 with previous faculty. Okay. Sir, your video is lagging on YouTube. Please. Sir, AS3 was not tough to us due to same reasons. No, sir, AS3 is not taken. That sir told that we will teach AS in the respective chapter. Okay. check my message. Divya, sir, today you look like a gym person. Oh, gym person. Yes, I am a gym guy, beta. Anyways, now please see. I was from the sports field. Okay, Divya. Come on, everyone. Before starting the chapter, let's start a background as usual always. Today, I will give you a clear background, and that remaining part of this will be covered in the next session. I want only 5 minutes. Okay, only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes, sir. Will you give me? Will you give me 5 minutes? Come on, everyone, give message. Will you give me 5 minutes? जिंदगी के 10 मिनट 5 मिनट दे सकते हो? याद है वो डायलॉग किसका था? कौन सा उसका था मूवी का? मेरे को तो नाम याद नहीं आ रहा. Anyways, see, what do you mean by amalgamation? Amalgamation, and that is of companies. Amalgamation means merge, and companies means more than one. More than one. Today I am not teaching ES14. I am just giving you just glimpse, a background. I am ready till 9:30. Don't worry, don't worry. Sirji, you are very hard work and very intelligent. Thank you, बेटा. सर का 5 मिनट्स मीन्स 15 मिनट नहीं. ये प्रिंस गड़बड़ करता है. प्रिंस गड़बड़ करता है. प्रिंस, अगर तुम फेस टू फेस क्लास में होते तो हम मारो मारो चिल्लाते हैं तुम्हें शैतान. और तुम बुरा मत मानना. देखो ये मजाक वाली बात है. यस सर, कंटिन्यू. ओके, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. I am giving you example, and don't try this at home. I am giving you example. One word is amalgamation, and second word is absorption. First, we must understand these words. जल्दी करो सर, सुबह पलवे निकलना है. फिल्मी डायलॉग. अच्छा. अरे ये भी कोई पिक्चर की बात है. टेक योर टाइम. यस, उन्होंने एक्सपोज कर दिया ना प्लान. 5 to 15 मिनट. यस, पार्ट गलत किया तुमने, गंदी बात. सुनो बेटे, amalgamation, you will enjoy this, don't worry. Amalgamation is just like, beta, please don't try this at home. This is the way from my side. This is the style of my teaching. This is love marriage. Sir, what you're writing? Yes, beta, teacher will try its best. Teacher will try its best. Love marriage? Yes, sir. Mr. X. So, Mr. X plus Miss Y is equal to XY. Can I say in this way? X limited plus Y limited is equal to XY limited. So can I say, when two companies merge together in such a way that they liquidate and merge into a new company by leaving their existence, it means old companies getting closed. Old company closed. Old company closed. Old company closed. Old company closed. And new company has been established by merging these. New company made. New company has been created, incorporated. Yes. अरे ये भी कोई. अच्छा हाँ सर, आई वाज जोकिंग सर, यू मे कंटिन्यू. ओके बेटा. सर, मर्जर सेड अमालगमेशन वी आर सीइंग. यस बेटा, आई एम गोइंग टू दैट. यस सर, वी आर करेक्टेड टू सच एग्जांपल. यस, वेरी गुड. पार्थ, अब देखो पार्थ की नींद खुल गई. वाह, ऐसा एग्जांपल दो सर, हमारी नींद खुल जाए. सर, पहले वाले सर भी मेरी रिलेटेड एग्जांपल देते थे. वाह वाह, वेरी गुड. ओके, सो बेटा, इन दिस केस व्हाट विल हैपन? बोथ विल लिव देयर होम. Better don't try this at home. Okay, both will live their home and they will create a new company. Oh my god, this is the new company. Yes, yeah, yes sir, yes sir. It means after liquidating existing companies, when both of the companies merge together to create a new company, then it is called amalgamation of companies. It is just like X Limited and Y Limited is, accounting is done in this way. X Limited and Y Limited are selling their business, means they are seller, or you can say transferer. They are selling their business. Business means balance sheet. Okay, beta, their business. And XY Limited, a new company, is like purchaser of such business. Purchaser of such business. So accounting will be done in this way. सर ये सबको समझ आ गया? एग्जांपल सब इंटरेस्ट से सुनेंगे? यस बेटा मानसी, अब देखो तो कितने के लोगों की नींद खुलती है। अब नहीं कहेंगे हमें नहीं जाना, हम यही बैठे रहे सर, है ना। आई गिव यू 15 मिनट। वाह, प्रसाद इज सेइंग आई एम गिविंग यू 15 मिनट्स बाय टेकिंग द एग्जांपल ऑफ लव मैरिज। ही इज सो मच इंटरेस्टिंग। बेटा तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स भी देख रहे होंगे, वो मारेंगे तुमको पकड़ के। अब तू 15 मिनट भी दे रहा है, अभी तो तू आने वाला होगा खाने के लिए। वाह बेटा वाह, सर ये समझाने के लिए इससे अच्छा एग्जांपल नहीं हो सकता। यस, चरण कहाँ है आपके प्रभु? आओ बेटा नेक्स्ट, कम ऑन बेटा। आई हैव डन अरेंज मैरिज। ओ माय गॉड, ओहो सर, सेकेंड एग्जांपल यू विल टेक ऑफ योर लाइफ? यस बेटा, अरेंज मैरिज। मिस्टर अजय प्लस मिस अमिता, ओके, इज इक्वल टू अजय अमिता। बेटा आई एम गिविंग दिस एग्जांपल just to tell you now that this is the example of company. In this case, sorry, not Ajay Amita, I am writing this is equal to Mr. Ajay. It means A Limited plus B Limited is equal to A Limited. बेटा B Limited समा गई A Limited के अंदर. It means it is just like B Limited is equal to what? Selling its business, and A Limited is purchasing business. Beta accounting will be done in this way. Okay, purchasing such business. Okay, sir ji, when two company added, yes beta, two or more. Vodafone Idea, very good example. I am not giving example right now because I am not teaching today, don't worry. I am just creating your interest that this is the chapter. In this case, accounting standard 14, in the case of accounting standard 14, what happens? The accounting standard 14 covers what kind of things are being covered by accounting standard 14. Okay, now the sheet is also moving, saying let us go. No, but I will drag the sheet again. Now please see what accounting standard 14 says. AS 14 says two things. Let us see what happens in this case. First we have to check where accounting standard 14 will apply. सर कहीं कोई ये ना पूछे आपसे डिफरेंस बिटवीन लव मैरिज और अरेंज मैरिज। ओके बेटा, जबरदस्ती की शादी। वाह स्वाति सिंह, जबरदस्ती की शादी। एक काम करो, चलो आज रहने देते हैं, नहीं तो तुम ना एग्जाम्पल के चक्कर में पढ़ नहीं पाओगे। रहने दो, मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में पढ़ाऊंगा। ओके, यू कैन टेक 30 मिनट्स मोर। वाह, Mr. Sayan is saying you can take more 30 minutes. Very good. Great explanation, sir. Abhinandan, sir. Anyways, okay. We shall be discussing such interesting topic in next class, and within the half class we shall complete this accounting standard because we have to discuss glimpse. Okay, and after that we shall be starting our one of the most important chapter, consolidated financial statement. Okay beta, so for today I am closing this session so that we may understand this accounting standard with a fresh mind in the next class. Okay beta, so I will be waiting again for your feedback, and your Google reviews are being received by me. Thank you so much for your so much wonderful messages at Google and in the respected ICAI also. So beta, everyone, in the next class we shall be completing the AS14 and then consolidated financial statement. Bye bye everyone, good night. सर क्लोज कर दीजिए सेशन. सर सर सेशन क्लोज कर दीजिए. ओके जी.
Recording stopped.